Hello everyone and welcome back to Fusardamus Plays Baldur's Gate Trilogy.
Give me some direction.
In this episode we'll be doing the maze level of Watcher's Keep. So it'll be a little bit shorter than the previous episode because it's just one level of Watcher's Keep, but it is a very annoying one. So pay attention, you might learn how to do it quickly and efficiently. Granted, you'll see me skip some stuff, almost all of it to be honest, because it really is a pain in the ass. But I'll talk about each room as we get there. Right now we're just giving some stuff to Sespinar. I'll probably never ever use any of the items that I'm creating from him. Aside from maybe that Circlet of Nethril, because it actually is pretty good. It gives you an extra level 7 and 8 mage spell, which, I mean, that's another Mord Sword and another Horrid Wilting. That's really good. But it means I would have to take off my my helmet that gives me Simulacrum.
No more shiny ones. Oh well. Back to cleaning, I guess.
And there's the Flail of Ages +4. That's probably the best one you can possibly get, because at +5 it gives you free action, which in Baldur's Gate 1 is a very good thing, but in Baldur's Gate 2 you kind of don't want free action because it negates all haste spells, including improved haste. So yes, you can still use your whirlwind attacks and get the crazy attacks per round, but for a character like mine, where I don't have those fighter high level abilities, the Flail of Ages +4 is much better. Because obviously I rely on my improved haste in order to get my attacks per round.
What is it?
But we won't be using it in this playthrough most likely, just because we are a two-handed weapon character.
I'll see to it.
This might annoy some of you, but you're going to see me skip a lot of loot from here on out, just because I have everything I need. I think we talked about it in the previous episode. I'm looking for another belt, but I think the only good one is that strength belt, like from the Fire Giant place.
What? Yakman! Wait! You speak? Illusions that speak? No! Demons covered in illusions! Must get away from the demons! Sneak!
What are thee, mortal? Another We are ancient foes of the Blood War. Fiends of Beatu are in this maze as well.
So this guy wants you to kill the enemy demons, or I don't know if they're devils or demons or whatever, in this maze level, and he'll give you one of the gems in order to get out of here. He believes that the enemy demons or devils are responsible for keeping him and his friends stuck in the maze. I keep checking the book just to make sure I'm going in the proper direction. This level is particularly irritating for my sort of character, just because I rely on spells so much in buffs, but I don't have the ability to use any of those in this area. And the Succubi and the Alu Fiends in the previous room, they cheat. They can do mind-affecting abilities even if you have Shield of the Lost or Helm of Charm protection on. So keep that in mind. I think Berserk makes you immune, but I'm not for sure. And here you see me, I'm not dicking around with any of this. I want to get out of this maze level because I don't particularly enjoy it. It's really irritating. So I just do improved haste and then and then just turn on time stop and go to town.
Yeah. I'll see to it. I'm willing. I hope this is...
So there, I wasn't paying attention. I got lost a little bit. You'll have to forgive me. But we had to backtrack anyway because we have to go turn in this demon heart.
It's done. I'm there.
You return. Most excellent of thee, fleshling. You have earned the gratitude of the Tanari. Odd, however, that we still cannot open our gate. Ah, here is your reward. Now be good and leave us be.
It'd be very interesting to bring a low-level party like brand new in Shadows of Om into this area, just because you get so much XP so quickly and you get some good items. I feel like you could probably get up to level, I don't know, 13 or 14 before you even leave Watcher's Keep. Probably more, to be honest.
Hold still.
The only real decision making I had in this fight was deciding who I would attack first, and because I have such good spell protection with my Berserk and this cloak that I have on, I decided to just go with taking down the melee fighters first, the ones that can do physical damage to me. Because although I do have Stone Skin and Mirror Image, they can break through that really quickly, because I think they have around 5 attacks per round, and my armor class for this point in the game is not very good. I think it's only -6 or -8 or something like that.
If it must be done. It's probably best left to me. Out of
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed in the feed there, it was forcing my character to make saving throws, even though I have complete resistance to mind affecting spells. I don't know whether that's just a glitch with the user interface or what, but I thought that was kind of interesting. And I know for a fact that they do ignore spell protections like that Helm of Charm protection and all that stuff.
What is it?
I'm not sure if Chaotic Commands works. It probably does.
I hope it's worth
If you're relatively new to Baldur's Gate and you're looking for a fun character to play, I would recommend a multi-classed fighter cleric. You're extremely powerful and tanky, and you get a lot of really fun and interesting spells from the cleric side of things. I think it's just as powerful as the character I'm using now.
Let's do this. No offense.
Kind of in a different way, a little bit less cheesy and more just brute force. I'm thinking next time I play, I'm probably going to need to switch out at least one high-level spell for a spell protection removal spell, like a what do you call them? The warding whip, or the level 8 one that's like spell thrust, or I don't remember what they're called, to be honest. But those mantles and improved mantles are starting to get annoying because I can't remove them with my current setup, and I kind of just have to wait them out. It's worked out okay for me so far, but it's something that I might consider in the future. Here you see me struggle a little bit with Aesgareth, or however you say his name, and his little group of cronies. And I also dicked around with the deck of many things, but I screwed up, didn't get my stat point from it. So I'll cut out me fooling with the deck of many things, because I accidentally quick saved before knowing how the book works, and I quick saved over my first play on the deck, or the second play, whichever one has the opportunity to give you the stat point. So I end up getting nothing from the deck of many things, but in the grand scheme of things, I don't think it's a big deal, especially since I'll get more stats from the Machine of Lum the Mad in the next level of Watcher's Keep. I also didn't particularly care for the Spectral Brand, just because I'm not a Scimitar using character.
So, that is it? A dangerous game. Thank you. For a prime, you aren't so bad. Come, my minions. Let us return to
So
the
there,
plains
you
with
saw me
Sylvan.
just play fair and square, and he won, so I gave him the scepter, and then he gives it back to you. But I decided to go back through and see what happens if you beat him, because it's been years since I've played Throne of Ball, so I decided to just go back and see what happens.
So, that is it? A dangerous game. And yet it's... Then you leave me little choice. What a poor sport you are. So then, what do you say?
So I didn't fight there because I had a major debuff, and I know how strong these guys are, and I didn't really want to fight them with whatever that slow effect is from the Strife card.
What do you say? Ready to play? So then, what do you say? Ready to play? Interesting.
I actually don't particularly like this little mini game. I think it is very RNG, and it's not even fun, to be honest.
Interesting, most interesting. Because that's a genius. So, that is it? A dangerous game. Alas, this leaves me little choice. I hate being unsportsmanlike, but I also wish to get out of here.
So my time stop got interrupted there, so I was definitely dead.
I hope this is worth it.
So some guy was struggling with this fight on Reddit, and I mentioned this tactic that I used in order to kill them, and I hope he figured it out. I'm not sure if he used this tactic or not, but you can just come over here out of their line of sight, summon your monsters, and then go crazy. Because if you summon the monsters over there next to him, his cronies will automatically aggro onto your summons, and kill them immediately.
Yeah, I'll see to it. Give me some direction. I'm waiting.
And even though I cheesed this fight, I still took about 65, 70 damage. So if you're a single-class mage, you might have died there. I don't know how much HP a mage ordinarily gets. But this is basically the end of the video. I just screw around with a deck of many things from here on out, and nothing really happens. So we'll pick up right where we left off right here in the next one. Thank you for watching.